It bridges the gap between just imitating and actually speaking. You'll be able to get almost immediate feedback on your English. It allows you to practice using different tenses. I promise you, this method is a true game changer and it will change your English, transform your English in no time. What is going on, guys? It's Radek here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing. Please buckle up because in today's video, I will give you an incredible tool to become fluent in English by practicing at home, by yourself, whenever you want, without spending any money. This one exercise I will share with you will not only help you improve your speaking skills, your listening skills, your grammar, your pronunciation, your overall fluency, but you'll also pick up new vocabulary, and to top it all off, you'll be able to get almost immediate feedback on your English, as I mentioned before, absolutely for free. So if you're tired of wasting your time on inefficient methods to learn English and you want to start doing things that give real results and actually make your English better, make sure you watch this video until the very end. I promise you, this method is a true game changer and it will change your English, transform your English in no time if you're consistent with it. So without further ado, let's dive right in. I'm pretty sure you've heard about the shadowing technique. I talk about it all the time myself because that's the method that made me fluent. But what if I told you that there is a way to make it even more powerful? And I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. The shadowing technique 2.0, at least that's what I call it, fixes all the limitations and drawbacks of the original version. Because the regular shadowing technique is missing two very important things. Number one, you just repeat after native speakers, which isn't inherently a bad thing and it helps a lot, but you don't practice producing the language, so to speak. And that's a problem, because being able to speak freely using your own words is a fundamental skill when it comes to learning a foreign language and actually being able to use it. And number two, you get no feedback. Yes, you can record yourself, but even then you may not know for sure where you messed up. So let me explain how to fix those things with the shadowing technique 2.0 and how to actually use it. Step 1, start with regular shadowing. Now, I'm not gonna go into excruciating detail here on how to use the regular shadowing technique most effectively because I've made an entire video about it that you can check out right here. I've received incredible feedback on it and it's the most popular video on my channel for a reason. So make sure you watch that video later and I'll link it in the description for you as well. Step 2. Okay, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes, which is an idiom that means that we're getting into the most important part. Once you've shadowed a chunk of a YouTube video or a scene from your favorite TV show or a movie, which by the way shouldn't be longer than 2 to 5 minutes max, try to explain what you just watched in your own words. Now, you don't need to quote every line word for word. That's not the point. Just summarize the situation, right? And it shouldn't take you more than a minute or two. You can mention what the characters felt, wanted, or talked about. Try to include 1 or 2 new phrases you just heard to remember them better. You can give your personal opinion about what you just watched, what you liked, what made you laugh, and so on. If you want to use a word you don't know yet or just forgot, grab a notebook, write it down in your native language, and look it up later. This is a great way to find vocabulary gaps in your English. I love this exercise because it forces you to come up with your own sentences, and it bridges the gap between just imitating and actually speaking and creating the language. Step 3, get feedback. The 2 steps we've covered thus far alone are already incredibly effective. But if you want to take this method one step further, you can record yourself summarizing the chunk of the video you watched and get feedback on your English, which is something I strongly encourage you to do. Yes, it will feel super uncomfortable, especially in the beginning, and you're probably gonna suck at it, but that's normal and that's okay. If you really want to improve and you're serious about progressing in your journey, you need to keep your ego in check, step out of your comfort zone, and challenge yourself more by trying new things. Albert Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you want the level of English you've never had, you need to leave your cozy comfort zone and start doing things you've never done before. But let's get back to how you can get feedback. We're gonna use ChatGPT for that. And since we want to get our feedback for free, we're gonna use the free plan. All you need to do is open it on your phone or computer and write this prompt. I'm an English learner and I want to improve my speaking to sound natural and fluent, like a native speaker. Please give me detailed feedback on grammar mistakes, phrasing, and word choice. Do I sound natural or a bit off? Any other areas I can improve? I'd really appreciate brutally honest feedback, including examples of how I can say things better. Please include a list of corrections and explanations so I can learn from my mistakes. Don't worry, you don't need to write it manually. I'll put the prompt in the description so you can just copy it. From now on, before you start speaking and summarizing what you just watched, open this chat and tap the microphone icon. ChatGPT will transcribe your speech and give you the feedback you asked for. And once you have your feedback, you will know exactly what you should work on to improve your English. Lastly, I want to give you 2 bonus tips that I'm sure will help you practice using the shadowing technique 2.0. Number 1, when you describe what you watched, you can use the present tenses or the past tenses. So let me give you a quick example. Let's say that I'm describing a scene from 2.5 Men, which is one of my favorite TV shows, where Charlie enters the kitchen and he sees Alan and Jake sitting at the table having dinner. So I could say Charlie walks in the kitchen and he sees Jake and Alan sitting at a table having dinner. Or I could say Charlie walked in the kitchen and he saw Jake and Alan sitting at a table having dinner. So both versions are fine, and you can just practice. One day you can use present tenses and the next day you can use past tenses if that works for you. I think it's a cool option because it allows you to practice using different tenses. Number 2, imagine you're telling a friend what happened in this scene because maybe they had to go to the bathroom really bad and they missed it. And that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if it was helpful, please leave a like, leave a comment, or maybe share it with someone who needs to watch it, right? Who would benefit from watching this video. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me a lot. So I would be incredibly grateful if you could do this for me. Don't forget to check out the description for all the free stuff I got for you. My free 5-day course, Consistency Equals Fluency, a free training program, and much more. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. That's exactly one of the cons of living in an apartment building. I have great neighbors, but I guess I should have told them that I wanted to record a video today. I'll never finish this video.